Greetings everyone, and welcome to my coin collection. Today's coins are an annual set produced by the Independent State of Samoa, then called Western Samoa, to distinguish it from the nearby territory of American Samoa in 1974. Samoa is a Polynesian island country consisting of two main islands, Savaia and Upolu, two smaller inhabited islands, Manono and Apolima, and several smaller uninhabited islands. Samoa is located 64 kilometres or 40 miles west of American Samoa, 889 kilometres or 552 miles northeast of Tonga, 1,152 kilometres or 716 miles northeast of Fiji, and 4,190 kilometres or 2,600 miles southwest of Hawaii. Archaeological evidence suggests that the Lapita people discovered and settled the Samoan Islands around 3,500 years ago, developing a language and cultural identity. The archaeological record also supports an oral tradition of inter-island voyaging and intermarriage between pre-colonial Samoans, Fijians and Tongans. Notable figures in Samoan history include the Tuimanua line, Queen Salamasina, King Fonoti, and the four Tama e Aiga, Malietoa, Tupua Tamasese, Mataafa, and Tuimala Alili Whānau. Nafanua was a famous woman warrior, deified in ancient Samoan religion. Contact with Europeans began when, in 1722, Dutch sailor Jacob Roggeveen was the first known non-Polynesians to sight the Samoan Islands. In 1768, French explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville, who you might remember from my video featuring coins from Vanuatu, named them the Navigator Islands. Further contact was limited until the 1820s and 30s with the arrival of missionaries, whalers and traders, but by 1892 Robert Louis Stevenson of Treasure Island fame published A Footnote to History, 8 Years of Trouble in Samoa, detailing the activities of the United States, Germany and Britain battling for influence in Samoa. In 1899, the Tripartite Convention signed in Washington, D.C. divided the island chain. The Eastern Island Group became a territory of the US, known as American Samoa, while the Western Islands became German Samoa. The UK vacated all claims in return for termination of German rights in Tonga, all of the Solomon Islands south of Bougainville, and territorial alignments in West Africa. When Germany lost its overseas territories at the end of World War I, New Zealand controlled Western Samoa under trusteeship through the League of Nations, then through the United Nations. Early on, a Samoan independence movement began to build, accentuated by the role New Zealand played in the Spanish influenza outbreak of 1918 that killed over a quarter of Samoa's population. Eventually, on January 1, 1962, Western Samoa gained independence. Today, Samoa annually celebrates the 1st of June as its Independence Day. During the period of New Zealand's trusteeship, and for the first 5 years after independence, their currency was used in Western Samoa. In 1967, new coins and notes in tala and sene were introduced, replacing the New Zealand pound as the official currency. Tala and sene are the equivalents or transliterations of the English words dollar and cent in the Samoan language. These coins are from the second series of sene coins, introduced in 1974 with a theme centred on locally grown food plants. On the obverse, we see the bust of Malietoa Tanumafifi II, also called Sasuga. Malietoa means chief, or can be literally translated as great warrior. Around the rim of the coins, we see Malietoa Tanumafili II, Samoa i Sisifo. Samoa i Sisifo translates as Western Samoa. Just below the back of the neck are the initials HP, which indicate the designer. The 1 and 2 sene coins are made from bronze, the others are all made from cupra nickel. The reverse of the 1 sene coin features a coconut. Dried coconut meat, or copra, is one of the staple crops of Samoa. Cocoa pods appear on the 2 sene coin. Samoan cocoa beans are of very high quality and are used in fine New Zealand chocolates. The 5 sene features a pineapple. The fruit grows very well in Samoa, but this is primarily for home consumption, as they are not yet a major export crop. The taro plant features on the 10 sene. A website I read said that taro is king in Samoa and in Polynesia. It is to Samoans what the potato is to the Irish. The 20 sene depicts breadfruit. Breadfruit is an important subsistence crop in the Samoan archipelago, where numerous cultivars are grown and used. A banana tree is visible on the 50 sene. When Samoa gained independence, bananas, along with copra and cocoa, was a major export crop. Finally, the 1 tala has a palm tree. Palm trees originated in what is known as Polynesia, including Samoa, and they have their own native varieties. On December 15, 1976, a little over 2 years after these coins were minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, Western Samoa was admitted to the United Nations. At the time, it asked to be referred to in the UN as the Independent State of Samoa, and on the 4th of July 1997, the government amended the constitution to change the name officially. These coins remained in circulation until 2011, when the 1, 2 and 5 sene coins were removed from circulation and new designs were introduced for the 10, 20 and 50 sene and the 1 and 2 tala. I hope you've enjoyed looking at them with me. If you have, please like the video and leave a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, you might also consider subscribing to my channel to ensure that you do not miss any of the upcoming coins from my collection.